What are some of the ways to make worship an important and integral part of one's family?
I want to highlight on the priority. The first command of the 10 commandments, it says, you shall have no other gods. And I feel, if worship has to be, the center of everything, an integral part of my family life, that command has to be taken seriously. My God has to be given the first place. Most of the time, what we end up doing is our family prayer will be the last thing, or the little time we give for worship. Sunday worship may be 2 hours, 3 hours we are able to. But when it comes to private time of praying, or spending time with God or Bible reading, many times this reduces to a 5-minute, 10-minute chore before we start the day or do something. So I feel, if we place Him first, and if we feel He is so important, I believe He needs that attention, He needs that time, He needs that priority. So what we speak more, that becomes our God. What we think more, that becomes our God. So putting God back to His place and giving Him His time, I would say that is something that I would recommend as a way to bring worship to its center. Once that is there, everything else, then your priority will automatically, be how I can spend time with God, how I can do things that really matters. And as she said, if it has to become an integral part, it's not about just that set apart time, though it is important. But my lifestyle is a lifestyle of worship. When it comes to worship, as in Romans 12, 1 and 2, we read, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. This is your spiritual act of worship. The first aspect of worship is surrendering yourself. The moment we don't surrender, it's not about 3 songs I sing or 1 prayer I make, it is about living a lifestyle of surrender. And that, I think, is the spiritual act of worship. And I think that's what really needs to happen if it has to become an integral part of my life. A continuous surrendered life is what we need to be aiming for.